Hey T-Birds, welcome to our Facebook Live chat. We're excited to have you here with us today. We're going to answer all of your questions regarding scholarships, financial aid, housing, hopefully. Registration. Anything you name it, you have questions, comment down below, give us some love, share this video. We want to help out everyone with all of their questions. Yeah. So with me today is Dr. Eric Kirby, and he is the Executive Director of Completion and Student Success. A mouthful. It is. Yeah. So basically his job on campus is to make sure you succeed. So we're
excited to be here.
Yeah, excited.
Fire your questions away.
Yeah, give them a hard time. The buzz on campus is about registration, so if you can start us off with that. What does registration look like for students, and how can they get prepared?
Registration season. This is an exciting time for SUU because this is when you get to pick your fall semester classes. You can obviously register for summer semester, but we're really looking toward fall semester. So there's 4 dates you need to be aware of. If you're a senior, you're going to be able to register on March 28th. At 8 a.m. is when registration opens up. If you're a junior, it's going to be March 30th. If you're a sophomore, it's going to be April 3rd. And if you're a freshman, it's going to be April 5th. You want to register on your date to ensure you get the class that you need. If you delay or if you wait, I promise you these classes will get gobbled up as soon as juniors, sophomores, freshmen, or the incoming freshmen are able to register. So you that are freshmen this year, if you think no one's registering after you, you're mistaken, because we've got a whole group of 1,600 incoming freshmen that are coming this way that need those classes. So you need to get on your laptop at 8 a.m. on April 5th and get ready to register. And we're going to talk about some ways we can help you get registered throughout this, but we're going to have a lot of different avenues and venues for you to be prepared on April 5th at 8 a.m. to get registered.
Yeah, definitely. I remember when I would register at 8 a.m. and I'd get so frustrated. So don't be me. Go to your academic advisor beforehand. Their schedules are pretty open, so fill them up. Go talk to them. Jacob just gave us a shout out. Hey Jacob, thanks for being.
Thanks, bud.
Like this video, share it with your friends, comment down below. We're excited to have you. If you have questions, comment them. We're giving a ton of shout outs, free giveaways. Speaking of giveaways, I heard that there's some cash prize for registering.
Yes, we're continuing on with our Comeback Kid campaign. So what this means is first year students, pay attention. If you register by April 7th, which is the Friday after your registration opens up, you will automatically be entered in to win 2 $500 scholarships, and you'll get a free Comeback Kid t-shirt. Do we have one?
Yeah,
we'll get one for you to show you a little later. But a free Comeback Kid t-shirt and a sticker just for registering to come back to SUU. So make sure you're a Comeback Kid this year.
Yeah, definitely. I think the t-shirt's right over there if we want to grab it.
There it is.
So, yeah, Comeback Kid's an awesome time. Share it on Facebook, like it. If you're in the Student Center today, stop by the living room until 2 p.m. And so, kind of talking about registration and all that jazz, here's a t-shirt.
Here we go.
Show it off.
Woo! Doesn't that look nice? So you'll get that just for registering.
Yeah, definitely. Yay, come back. Thanks, Kirsten. Welcome to the Facebook Live video. If you have questions, comment them down below. If you're a prospective student, give us a shout out. Tell us why you're coming to SUU. We're excited to have you. We love SUU so much. So prospective students, they have to take what is a T-Bird Takeoff Questionnaire, TTQ. Do you want to kind of explain what that is and how that helps students? So
this is one of the unique services that at SUU we provide to all incoming students. So as soon as you pay your enrollment deposit, you're going to get an email from me welcoming you to SUU. And then it's going to ask you to take the T-Bird Takeoff Questionnaire, the TTQ. It should take you about 15 minutes to fill out. But what happens is once you fill that out, we will start hand registering you for your classes. Now you may ask, well, why can't I register? What we have found is that when we help you register, we make sure that your concurrent enrollment classes transfer over, your AP classes, and that you're on track to graduate on time. So it's a benefit and it's a huge service to you. Once the class schedule's created for you, our academic advisor, our student success advisors, will email that to you and work with you to make sure that it's the right schedule for you.
Yeah, definitely. Josh Price is looking for 2 claps and a Ric Flair.
Woo!
Awesome. Okay, so do you have any tips for students who don't know their major as we go into registration season? Maybe they should start addressing that and kind of finding where they want to go to. Do you have any advice?
Yeah, so there's a lot of different ways for those of you that are undecided. One is visit our Career Center. They do career assessments for $10 to help you gear your major towards your strengths. It's a really neat service. The other thing is talk to your friends, talk to your neighbors and figure out what their majors are, what their job interests are. We're also going to have a registration palooza on May 28th in the ballroom that you can come and meet with our academic advisors and ask them questions about the varying majors and degrees and things like that. So a lot of different ways. You can obviously talk to the ACEs, talk to your academic advisor, talk to the Career Center, but great ways to figure out.
Someone's trying to get in. This video is so exciting, they want to come in. Awesome. So we have a question from Annalie. Her husband was accepted to SU last year as a transfer student, but never registered for classes. He's thinking about enrolling in the upcoming school year. Will he need to reapply or pay a fee?
If he was already accepted, he should be fine. I'm going to give you a number. Call this number, 435-865-8578, and we'll be able to answer your questions there.
Woo!
Hey, thanks, guys.
They tried really hard to get into this room.
Yeah, but there shouldn't need to be a reason to reapply, and we'll be able to get him registered. So have him reach out to me. You can have him call me directly, 856-7988, and we'll make sure he's taken care of.
Yeah, definitely. And so we want to take care of you just like we take care of all students here. Speaking of taking care of, we love to take care of our community. SU and Cedar City is a great place. Festival City, USA, we do have a sheep parade. That's like the best thing in the world.
It's fantastic.
If you haven't been to the sheep parade, you better go. I think it's in August.
Usually September when they bring the sheep off the mountains. Yeah, September, October.
See, I would know, but I'm not a farmer. So come to the sheep parade. Service hours, giving back to the community that gives back so much to us. Why should we complete service hours here while we're at SUU? What does that do for us?
Yeah, service is a great way to build community, not only among yourself, but with your surroundings. Statistically speaking, I mean not statistically, but clinically proven, service actually makes you feel better about yourself.
Who would know?
Yeah, huh? You feel good. As one of my friends said, service is like peeing in your pants. Everyone can see it, but you're the only one that can feel the warmth. So we do a lot of service here at SUU in order to broaden your horizons, allow you to network, and allow you to meet other people and grow, build your resumes, and become just a better citizen in the community.
Awesome. Samantha, thanks for the shout out. We're excited to have you too. She came down for a leadership weekend.
Hey, welcome, Samantha.
So pumped. Yeah, I went to a leadership weekend and I definitely loved it and got involved at SU. So we're excited to have you. If you're prospective students, comment down below. We'd love for the shout out to let you know that we're excited to have you.
Yeah, keep the questions coming. We know that the transition from high school to college can be a little bit scary, but we're here to answer your questions.
Yeah, definitely. So we're kind of on the downhill slope towards the end of the semester. Past registration, how can we prepare for finals? I know that's like a scary time for students. We cry, we eat a lot of ramen, if we have that.
Yeah.
We spend a lot of time in the library. You're a past student here from SUU. We have an SU alum here. Whoop whoop. TSU.
See, that wasn't here when I was here at SUU. Oh. We didn't have the thunder truck.
Well, if you're an incoming student, we'll teach you the right way, unlike this kid.
Yeah.
What ways can we prepare for finals week as students?
Yeah. First thing you need to do is take care of yourself. You've got to find time, as I say, to sharpen your axe. Make sure you're getting outside, making sure you're exercising, you're eating healthy, and more importantly, you're getting enough sleep. Try not to cram. You need your mental capacity and your body straight. Yeah. The other thing is we've got a wonderful tutoring center here on campus. Visit the tutoring center. It's free. You've already paid for the services. Go take advantage of them. If you're getting ready for a final that involves a speech or a presentation, we have the Speech and Presentation Center. We also have on our tutoring website, you're going to find a lot of resources to enhance your study skills and test-taking skills. These are free videos that show you ways to improve study skills and test-taking skills. But it starts with taking care of you first.
Yeah, awesome. Okay, great. We're loving the support and the shout-outs, likes. Keep commenting down below. We have our next question from Melinda. That's a cool way to spell your name, Melinda. She's a non-traditional student working on her master's degree. Is there a place on campus or online where I can connect with other non-traditional students? I'd love to know where I can network and get to some extra support. So thanks for that question, Melinda. Do you have any advice for that?
So, great question. This year, we've been excited to announce for the first time at SUU, we have a non-traditional center here on campus. So it's run by non-traditional students. These are students who are in your very same shoes that are coming back to college or finishing up a master's degree or whatever that looks like. So you just need to Google Southern Utah University Non-Traditional Center. You'll have their phone number, their email, and they do a lot of cool events and services throughout the year as far as, I can't remember what their weekly event is.
Yeah, it's like Food Friday or something
like that.
where
they feed you food, and then they talk about something that's very relevant as far as how to get a job, how to network. They offer C-Campus grants, free babysitting for non-trad students who have children while you're going to school.
Yeah, definitely. And I know like the number one reason why students are so stressed about school is paying for college.
Yeah.
Money is a real thing. Holla at your girl if you believe that scholarships, financial aid, and taking out loans is the best way to go, so that way you can pay for your school and not drop out and complete your degree. So we have a question from Robert. Thanks for being here with us today, Robert. My son just received a scholarship offer from the music department and was sent an application last week. How long should it take to find out about if he's accepted, or can he sign so on and so on? So do you know a little bit about the departmental scholarships?
So it sounds like he's been admitted to the school. It's just a scholarship. So have him go ahead and accept his scholarship right away. There is a deadline for being able to accept the scholarship. Again, I'm going to give you my number, and you can reach out to me directly, and we'll be able to follow up and make sure he is accepted. So my number again, 435-586-7988, and we'll look into it and be able to tell you whether he's been accepted and be able to pressure our people to make sure that your son's getting the information he needs.
Yeah, definitely. One thing that's really awesome here at SUU is you're not a number. We're going to take care of you, and just proves that Eric Kirby's going to give you his personal number so he can help parents, family, anyone who needs the help to succeed here at SUU. We really care about you. So like this video, comment below. If you're just joining us, welcome to the party. We've had a great time. We're giving away t-shirts, giveaways, a free car.
No
free car.
We wish.
If you thought we were giving a free car, like that down below. I wish. I need a new car. So awesome. We got a question here. I love being a student athlete and such. Oh, it's not a question. It's a shout out. Basically, confirming what we've talked about. The Math and Tutoring Center was awesome. I struggle at math, so definitely take advantage on-campus resources. So while we're on this parent train, do you have any advice for parents of future T-Birds? What kind of insight should they be helping their student prepare for SUU? Anything like that?
That's a great question. Again, one of the new features at SUU within the past 2 years is we created a Parent and Family Service Center. And what this is it's a center where we have an actual parent running it to handle all the parents of students. So she provides weekly newsletters, outreach, parent-family weekend, a parent checklist.
Yeah.
So you can sit down with your student and go through what you should be talking with your student about, success tips, ways to let go, ways to keep your student down here so they're not coming home every weekend. So it's a great way. So again, just Google Southern Utah University Parent and Family Services. Her name is Debbie Staples. Fantastic, absolutely brilliant. And she'll take care of the parents of students. That's her sole role at SUU.
Yeah. And if you're an incoming T-Bird, I remember when I came to SUU and I didn't want anything to do with my parents, right? I was like, oh, I'm a college student, I'm going to move here, do my own thing. And it's a weird transition where you're like, Mom and Dad, why aren't you calling me? You're not calling me enough. So if you need help, definitely connect with Debbie. Awesome. So we have another question. Amir J, what are the deadlines for fall semester for registration? These are hung up everywhere. We could read them to you.
Yep. So if you're a senior, it's going to be March 28th at 8 a.m. is when you can register. Juniors are March 30th. Sophomores are April 3rd, and freshmen April 5th. And again, if you're a freshman and you register on April 5th or by the 7th, you're going to get our cool Comeback Kid T-shirt. And for asking that question, who was that?
Amir.
Amir, I'm going to hook you up. We'll give you a free T-shirt. Come up to my office, top floor, second floor in the rotunda. I'll give you a free shirt for having a shout out.
Look at that. And if you're just joining us, welcome Josh Wolf. We're excited to have you. If you're just joining us, comment your questions down below, whether you're a prospective student, a parent, a current campus member. We want to get you connected with all of your questions answered. Yeah, awesome. Okay, so we have a question from Josh Price. What resources are available to help students choose their major?
A lot of different resources to help students change their major. One is our Student Success Advisors, ACEs, but more importantly, we have a wide array of wonderful faculty members.
Yeah.
We have one actually on campus called Dr. Josh Price, who can sit down with you and help you decide what major is going to be best. Our Career Center, again, go and take a career assessment with Brian Fullerton or Nikki Tippett, and they're a wonderful resource to help match your strengths and your qualities with what majors and jobs might be best. So a lot of resources.
Yeah, definitely. And Samantha, I haven't forgotten about you. We have a question here. Everyone keeps commenting, so this is awesome. So what are the best ways to register? And it keeps bumping down. What are the best ways to register for classes? I enrolled for fall, and I'm just looking to know what are your insights. Oh, she hasn't registered for any for next fall, so she's curious on how you can help her.
Yeah. So some of the things you're going to want to do is, one, come and see us in the academic advising office. We have ACEs up there, which stands for Assistant Coaches for Excellence and Success, and they can take care of you. You're also going to want to set up an appointment with your Student Success Advisor, because they're going to sit down with you and talk about a 4-year education plan where they're actually detail which classes you need to take, which semesters, in order to ensure you graduate on time. You can also take advantage on your portal. There's a nice little app over on your left called Degreeworks. Degreeworks is something that our ACEs can show you how to use, and our academic advisors, to help you understand which classes you need to take. But if you come in, we're going to take care of you and help you actually jot down your CRNs and know which classes you're going to need to register for fall. So come on in. We're going to help you one-on-one.
Yeah, let us do all of the hard work and help you succeed. Awesome. Thanks to all of you who are joining. If you're just joining the chat, comment down below your questions regarding anything. Samantha, welcome Samantha. She has a question. When is the last day to commit to fall semester?
Yeah, good question.
Great
so
question.
Really right up till fall semester. But what we do encourage is that you register when you have your date. The reason for that is even if you're a little bit unsure about whether you're coming back to SUU, you may be thinking about a mission or military or maybe transferring, go ahead and still register because it holds your classes. What often happens is students say, well, I don't know, and then by the time summer hits and they decide to come back, classes are full.
Yeah.
And so register now. You can always drop them later if needs be. We hope not. But really you have up until the start of school in August to commit.
Yeah, make sure you get your classes. Another Samantha. Samantha's a popular
Yeah, it's
name.
very
That's
popular.
my middle name, Heather Samantha Garcia.
Hey.
That's cool. Welcome, Samantha. She has a question. She signed up for on-campus housing. She's just curious when she's going to find out if she got into the housing.
Yeah, they'll usually start letting you know here pretty soon, so hang tight for about another week or so. But what you can always do is just give them a call. Chris Ralphs and those that work over there in on-campus housing, they're very helpful and more than willing to answer and say, hey, are you on the wait list, or are you in, or how many people are ahead of you on the wait list? So reach out to them. Just Google Southern Utah University on-campus housing. It will pop up. Give them a call, and they'll be able to tell you exactly where you're at.
Yeah, Chris Ralphs is awesome. Shout out if you know Chris Ralphs. Comment down below. Next question is from Jade. Hello, Jade.
Hey,
welcome
Jade.
to the party. Woo, woo. That was awkward, but really welcome to the party. Jade has a question. How do I change my major?
I'm going to let you answer this as an ace.
As an ace. You change your major by filling out a secret form. It's not very secret. It's in the office. You fill out the form, you have your academic advisor sit down, make sure you're good to go, sign it off, and then you take it down to the registrar's office to make it an official stamped change, and that way your Degreeworks, what Kirby just talked about, everything will be completely changed, and you can start planning for future semesters.
Yeah. So it's as simple as a form. Go up to the academic advising office. They'll have the form. But they will want you to meet with your student success advisor to make sure that your classes are going to transfer over to the new major and that you're still on track to graduate within a respectable time.
Yeah, we just got a shout out from a third Samantha joining us. So party of the Samanthas. Awesome. So we have a question from our lovely Cami Matthews. What tips do you have for applying for graduate school?
Cami Camel, how are you?
Hey.
Yeah, tips for applying to graduate school. It depends on what you want to go into, but again, take advantage of our Career Center. Mm-hmm. They're experts in helping you craft your cover letter, your resumes, and being ready to go into the proper graduate school that you need to. The other thing to take advantage of is once a year we'll have graduate fairs here at SUU. Last year I want to say they brought in 40 to 50 graduate programs from across the nation here for you to meet with them and explore what different options. Take a look at the career website. There's some graduate school tips and graduate school help that you can find there at the Career Center website as well.
Yeah, definitely. And if you're just tuning in and you're a prospective student, know that you are not alone. Our goal here is to help you succeed and complete your degree in 4 years. So we're excited to have you. This is Dr. Eric Kirby. He's here to help you succeed. And we have our next question from Jared Tibbetts. What are your thoughts on taking classes during summer school? Who does class in summer?
Hey. Yeah, thanks, Jared, for the question. Summer school is actually a great time to do classes. One of the reasons why is if you have a harder class or you may need that little extra time with math. I know both of us have struggled with math.
Yeah.
And you just need a little extra time. It's a great time to focus in on just 1 or 2 classes. More importantly is it can help put you ahead of your education. By knocking off classes during the summer, you can reduce your load during spring and fall and spring, and it can help you graduate sooner and get you out into the workforce and start making the dollar bills, y'all.
Dollar bills, yeah. I wish we had fake money to make it rain. That's as good as it's going to get. Awesome. Okay, we have another question from Josh. What are your tips for getting involved on campus that doesn't include a leadership position or joining a club? I know a lot of students are looking for ways to get involved. What are your tips? What do you think?
Yeah, so he mentioned 2 of them, but he obviously wants to know others. But find leadership positions through SUUSA, through the Levites Center, other things like that. We also have 140, 160 clubs on campus you can join. But there's a wide array of other opportunities, research opportunities with your professor. There's engagement centers, the Community Engagement Center, Global Engagement, a bunch of different centers on campus that allow you to do community service, work as an international ambassador, a lot of different ways to give back. So talk to the Student Involvement and Leadership Office, talk to our research office, talk to any of us, ACEs or whatnot, and we can make sure that we find your interest. Honor societies, things like that can help get you involved and network and build your resume.
And if you're an incoming student, you're going to be going to what is called Thunder U. It's a giant, awesome party full of resources, connections, networking, and you get to build those relationships with incoming students who have the same major as you, or not major, interest. Interest, same thing. Yeah. So if you love Dungeons and Dragons, you'll meet other students who love Dungeons and Dragons as well, so you'll get connected with them. Awesome. Well, keep shouting in your comments, your questions. Next 3 people who comment a question give a giveaway. Woo!
We're gonna give you one of the Comeback Kid shirts. These are the 2017 Comeback Kid for coming back to SUU.
Yeah, awesome. We have some SU swag to give away, so next 3 questions, we'll give you some swag. When is Thunder U? Thunder U is right before school starts. Thanks for that question, Brandy. We're going to send out all information over the summer regarding the exact dates.
But go ahead and jot it down in your calendar. So move-in is going to be August 23rd. This is when you're going to be able to move into your housing. Thunder U then begins August 24th, 25th, and 26th. So that's going to be a Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And the school starts up on the 28th of August. So it's a blast, it's a fun time, and you're going to meet a lot of cool students.
Yeah, it's a great time. There is no Dungeons and Dragons major on campus. We just got that question. Sorry about that.
That would be fun, though.
Sorry if we shattered your dreams. We have a question. What is the Levites Center on campus?
Yeah, I actually used to direct the Levites Center. So Levites Center is the Center for Politics on campus. Yep.
Yeah,
very appropriate.
Yeah,
very appropriate.
I thought it would add.
It's a way to engage students in politics and civics. The way I used to tell it was there's 3 certainties in life: death, taxes, and politics. So the more you can learn about politics, regardless of the major you're going into, the more successful you're going to be. So they help educate you on what are the big issues going on, what are the pros and cons, different sides, different angles, through Pizza and Politics, which is a Wednesday discussion at noon, but also through a lot of different avenues of getting you involved. Internships at the state capitol back in Washington, D.C., Great opportunities to get involved.
And my favorite thing, the Levites Center, they do Pizza and Politics. I believe it's on Wednesdays at noon, which is happening right now. Hopefully you're watching the video. You are watching the video, but hopefully you're not watching it in Pizza and Politics. But they give away free pizza, and they talk about what's hot in the media during that time.
Yeah.
And if you're like me, you just go for the pizza. Sorry, Levites Center, but you're great. Awesome. So we got another question. Does grad school really count? From Samantha. That's a great question. I don't know how to answer that. Yes?
Well, of course it does, yeah.
Yeah, school's great.
As far as, if the question is it worth it, I think that's maybe where Samantha's going.
Oh, as coming back, she wants a t-shirt. So she's,
yes, absolutely. Absolutely. I was like, yeah, of course it counts.
She did the 2 question here, question here. I was a little thrown off.
Yeah, absolutely. We got a shirt for you.
Okay, awesome. Brandy, great question. Should incoming freshmen meet with an advisor before registering for classes? So we kind of touched on this at the beginning, but if you want to...
Yeah, absolutely. The answer to that is yes, yes, and yes. One of the things that we take the pressure off of you is once you fill out your TTQ, which is your T-Bird Takeoff Questionnaire, our academic advisors are actually going to work with you to create the right schedule for you, to make sure that your AP credits, your concurrent enrollment credits, get transferred in, and you're not taking a math class that you don't need or an English class you don't need. More importantly, is your academic advisors help create a 4-year education plan which set you on track to graduate on time. One of the things we found before we implemented this policy is students at SUU were graduating with 26 credits above and beyond what was needed. So we're trying to help you graduate on time. Yeah. It's against our own self-interest, but help you graduate on time and get you out into the workforce and doing what you want to do.
Yeah, definitely. So our winners for the comments was Brandy Mullerson, Samantha Ann, and Josh Price. We're going to give you free t-shirts. Whoop, whoop. So definitely we're going to give it to you after the video. Come to the First Year Experience Office, ST175, next to the radio station. It's going to be a party. We got a question, and we kind of briefly touched about this math, the dreadful math, right? Everyone struggles with math. Well, unless you're a math major, then hopefully you don't do that. But we have questions. If you struggle with math, what are ways on campus that they can help you kind of surpass that.
Tutoring. We have free tutoring service up in our Math and Tutoring Center that is specifically for math students. When I was a student at SUU, I lived there. So take advantage. You've already paid for it with the tuition and your fee dollars, so take advantage of it. Go up there and get tutoring. The other thing is, if you're really struggling with math and perhaps you have a learning disability, we have a center here on campus called our Disability Center. It's amazing how students have been able to benefit and be helped by taking a little bit more intimate classes, more one-on-one special help to ensure that your learning disability doesn't prevent you from graduating at SUU. So take advantage of the tutoring and our Learning Disability Center to ensure you can pass those math classes.
And I can definitely testify for that math disability, for that Student Support Center, Carmen Aldridge. She's awesome. Go connect with her up in the Student Support Center. I struggle at math, and they worked with me so I can take tests in a smaller room by myself and different accommodations. So definitely connect with Carmen. She's awesome.
So a third point I'll add there is take advantage of professor office hours. I think this is one of the most underutilized resources on campus. Professors set aside time, their office hours, just for you. If you don't show up, they're sitting there. Obviously, they have things to do.
Twiddling their thumbs.
Yeah, but it's for you to go and ask questions. So take advantage of your professor office hours, especially as we're approaching finals. Make sure that you go in with questions specific to what you're struggling with, and you'll be amazed at how willing they are to help you.
Yeah, definitely. So we have a question from Mallory. Hey, Mallory, how you doing? Mallory Mills. She has a question about how do you find jobs here in Cedar City? What are ways that students can get connected with getting that dollar bills, because that's what it's all about.
Dollar bills, y'all.
Dollar bills.
Great question, Mallory. So 2 things. One, you're going to want to talk with our Career Center. They update regularly the on-campus and off-campus jobs, and also jobs for our alum. Those that are looking for, after you graduate, there's a resource there through the Career Center. Second thing is take advantage of their newsletter that they offer. It's an ongoing email that will be sent to you that will highlight the on- and off-campus jobs that are available. You can sign up for that newsletter. It's free. Just go to their website, the Career Center, Southern Utah University, and you can get on that newsletter, and you'll be emailed all on- and off-campus jobs, again, updated on a regular basis.
Yeah, definitely. And if you're just joining us here in this chat, comment down below. What are you? Are you a parent of a student? Are you a freshman? Are you incoming student? We want to know who's visiting with us, who's watching us. How do you feel? Do you feel like, whew, you've been on the spot? Do you feel...
No, this is great.
Yeah, keep bringing on the heat. Awesome. And can alumni use the Career Center as well?
Yeah, that's a great question. Yes, they can. We've made some changes over the past few years to ensure that our alumni always have a place to come back with job help. So they can take advantage of the resume writing, the CV, interview tips, skills, things like that, but also the job postings. So they can sign up for the newsletters, and obviously the videos and tips on there for the skills are free to anyone. So take advantage of that if you're an alum.
They're
great
awesome.
question.
Yeah, great question. Okay, we have a great question from Kelsey, and I'm assuming, Kelsey, you're an incoming student. Comment down below if I'm incorrect, but do we have to meet with our academic advisors? That's a great question, and something that I hear oftentimes.
So we'll dissect that into 2 parts. One, incoming students, you will be working with your academic advisor over the summer to make sure your schedule is right. So yes, if you're a current freshman, yes, you do need to meet with your academic advisor, because we place on your account which is called a RAC number, which stands for Registration Access Code. The RAC number is put in place for your fall semester and spring semester to ensure you meet with your academic advisor, because we want to help you succeed. We want to make sure you're on track to graduate on time, you're not taking classes you don't need to, and that you're gonna do what you need to do. So yes, freshmen do need to, and incoming will work with their advisor.
Kelsey is a senior.
Oh,
so
senior.
Are you graduating this year? That's awesome.
So if Kelsey's a senior, you do not need to. There's no holds on your account, but strongly recommend you do, because especially if you're going to graduate, if you're a senior, you got to make sure all your I's are dotted and all your T's are crossed, all the paperwork's filled out, that you are set to graduate. The last thing you want to do is think you're graduating and you realize you missed 1 credit somewhere back in your freshman year. So yes, it's always great to double check. Those meetings can be 5 minutes, they can be an hour long, whatever. But yes, double check. It's just sound advice.
Yeah, awesome. Okay, and Sam, you're coming down for Red Riot this weekend. We're excited to meet you. Come by our office if you're here on campus on Friday. We'll give you some free swag. We'd love to meet you. So
yeah, and Red Riots are blessed. Our presidential ambassadors and Welcome Center do a terrific job.
Yeah.
You're going to have an awesome weekend.
It's a party all the time. It's a Red Riot. Do you know anything about the music program here at SUU by chance?
I know it's awesome.
It's awesome. I know they just put on the opera. It's like Filet de Mouse, and I'm pretty sure
That was really good.
I'm working on my, I don't know if it's Latin or...
Sounded French to me.
A little bit of everything.
But it was good.
So it was awesome. We have fantastic performers here. Professor Modest, she does vocal lessons for any student. You don't have to be a music major to have vocal lessons. You can just sign up, and very rigorous program to go through, but it's great and rewarding.
Well worth it.
Well worth it. And Siri wants to talk to us as well. Awesome. Okay. Well, we have some more questions coming through. If you have more questions, comment them down below. Let us know if you're an incoming student, a parent. We have a lot of alumni on here, so thanks, guys, for visiting with us.
And can I get a pen? I'm going to jot down something.
Oh, he's gonna draw us a picture. We're gonna play Pictionary.
Okay, go ahead and find. Let's find the next question.
Okay, next question. Does SU have a gym for students where I can work out? So that's a great question, and I'm actually in the class PE 1090. It's a great class, but you don't have to be in the class to go and participate in the gym. I believe it's $60 for a membership, and you can go in. There's weightlifting, track. There's rooms you can rent out for racquetball, rock climbing. There's a rock climbing wall, swimming, all that jazz, and a lot of it comes with buying that gym membership. So make sure you take advantage of that.
Yeah, and students, if you come here, you get most of that for free with your student ID, with your fees you pay. Outside of the weight room, you get everything for free. So you can take advantage of the climbing wall, the track, the basketballs, the swimming pool, things like that. I want to lob out there again. This is my email and my phone number. So erickirby@suu.edu. And there's my phone number. If any questions are not answered by us, go ahead and shoot me out an email or give me a call. We want to make sure your questions are taken care of and that we help you with whatever you need.
Yeah, definitely. We have a great question. Do you have to live on campus when you attend SUU?
No, you do not. We do not have an on-campus requirement. In fact, we don't even have enough on-campus housing for all students. So only about half of our students will be able to live on campus. There's a lot of benefits associated with on-campus housing. Retention rates are higher, your built-in networks, you're right across the street. But our off-campus housing, although it's not SUU, is still great housing. A lot of it is walking distance.
Yeah.
And so, no, you do not have to live on campus.
And I know that they do like an RA ball, kind of a Yule ball thing, and that I'm super jealous because I can't go because I don't live on campus. But do like a Harry Potter night, and they get to make wands and Quidditch, and that's just one of the many programs that they put on.
Yeah, if I'm a parent, I want my student living on campus. There's just so many more features, bells and whistles, and just nice things about it. So yes, try to find on-campus housing. If you can't, you'll have to be off campus, but do on campus first.
Definitely. We have about 5 more minutes, so make sure if you have some dire questions, comment them down below. We'd love to make sure you're taken care of. Awesome. So our next question is I love sports, but I think I'm not good enough for college level. Do people get together and play sports often, or is there anything like that?
Great question. So obviously, if you're not up to par, or you're done with the major competitive in NCAA, AA, or Division I. We have 17 Division I sports teams. But to answer your question, we do have a lot of intramural teams. In fact, we put together a team every year for football, basketball.
The staff does.
We do one for volleyball as well. So a lot of great intramural sports that happen year round. But then we also have some, I don't even know what you'd call them, co-ed, not co-ed, other type of teams that compete, the rodeo team, the rugby team, baseball team. They're not quite clubs, they're in between clubs and Division I sports. And they compete, Ultimate Frisbee Club, they'll go up and play BYU, UVU, other schools. So a lot of different opportunities to get involved in athletics through intramurals, through these competitive leagues, and then also Division I sports.
Yeah, definitely. Get involved. Okay, so Kelly Stevens asked, what kind of help can I get if I don't know anything about college? A lot of students come in as a first-generation student, meaning the first one in their family to go to college, and if that's you, comment down below. We're excited to have you. But what tips do you have for students who know nothing about college?
Thanks, Kelly. Great question. Some of the things you're going to want to talk to is, one, take advantage of your student success advisor. They have a wealth of information. Talk to your peer mentor, which are your ACEs. They can help you. Those two groups right there can point you in any direction that you need, whether it's our resource center, tutoring center, disability center, how to get involved on campus, our Center for Diversity and Inclusion, any center on campus they can point you to. So reach out to our student success advisors or ACEs, and they can make sure you're taken care of.
Oh, I was just told you don't have to live on in housing to go to the U Ball.
Oh.
Mind blown. There you go. Awesome.
Glad you found that out your senior year.
I did. I'm graduating, and I missed it. Thanks for telling me, Kelsey. Now I'm a little upset. Brandy's asking, is there any campus housing coming in the future?
There is.
Ooh.
Great question. We actually broke ground. You you guys can't tell which direction I'm pointing, so I'll stop pointing. It's just a little bit east of the current on-campus housing. That one's going to seat, I think, about another 130, 140 beds. There's also a bunch of off-campus housing that's been built nearby. So yes, on-campus housing is being built. It will be open not this fall, but fall of 2018. So yes, expect more beds.
Awesome. Okay, Tavita, thanks for being here with us today. We got a couple minutes left, so make sure if you have questions, comment them down below. Tavita is asking, how does SUU have the highest graduation for ethnic minority groups like Pacific Islanders, Latino, Native Americans, etc.? Please advise.
Because our Pacific Islander students kick butt. It's just that simple. Thanks for the question, Tavita. But we take good care of our students. We have a wonderful Center for Diversity and Inclusion here on campus. We have a wonderful international center that both groups really take care of their students. Get them the mentoring, get them the coaching, get them the tutoring, getting them involved and helping them have that sense of belonging. Our multicultural students just rock here at SUU. It's a great way to get involved, a lot of great events to be a part of.
Yeah. Hey, welcome, Rich. We love the support. Thanks for tuning in. He's from Arizona and he's an alumni. So
hey, Rich.
Yeah, nice to have you. Jared is asking, when should new students start looking for jobs? I know it's a big question over the summer or when they get here for fall. When's a good time for incoming students?
Yeah, talking with the Career Center, they really recommend probably about 2 to 3 months. So if you're an incoming student, wait till you graduate from high school. So wait until the end of May, and then really in June, July, and August, start looking. Again, take advantage of our Career Center. They send out that weekly newsletter that updates on campus and off campus jobs that you can apply to. A lot of companies don't hire 3 months in advance, 4 months in advance.
Yeah.
Some may, but most of the time it's going to be a month to 2 months in advance before starting school. But get on it early. If you wait till you show up at school,
they're gobbled up.
They're gobbled up. So start early to beat the rush.
Yeah, definitely. And I'll comment down below the Career Center's direct link so that way you guys can go ahead and get straight to jobsfortbirds.com. Okay, we have our last question, but if you do have more questions, please feel free to comment them down below. We're excited to answer any and all of them furthering this video. Thanks for visiting with us and tuning in. Our last question coming in from Sydney, and it's the best way to end this video. So she's trying to decide between a few colleges. Why should she choose SUU?
Yeah, to me, that's a very simple question. If you want that personalized touch, that personalized education, that one-on-one experience, SUU is going to be it for you. I was a student here at SUU. I've been at other schools through graduate studies and whatnot, but SUU offers that personalized that no other school can do. Yes, you can go to bigger schools, but as far as getting the top-notch education, but also being able to get involved, be active, get that one-on-one coaching from your professors, and really succeed in both in the classroom and outside the classroom, you're not going to find a better place than SUU. Could we become a large school? Yes. Our model is set up to offer that personalized attention, keep you a little bit small to ensure you get the experience you need at a college level.
And I know that SU does pride themselves on my professor knows my name, and I just want to let you know that that is a real thing. As a student, my professors truly care about me. If I miss class, which never do that, don't be like me, but if I miss class, oftentimes my professors will text me and not be like, hey, where were you? They're like, are you all right? Is there anything I can do for you? And they truly care about your success, and I would never want to go anywhere else than SUU. It's really been my home away from home, and I could talk here forever about how much I love SUU. So thank you so much for your time, Kirby, today.
Thank you. Yeah, that was great.
Yeah. So comment your questions down below. We're going to randomly select 5 people to win some giveaways, some prizes. This is Kirby's phone number, his email. Don't miss out on this opportunity. He wants to help you guys. And don't forget, registration is coming. It's around the corner. And freshmen, you will be registering April 5th, sophomores April 3rd, juniors March 30th, and seniors March 28th, which is like next week.
Yeah.
So. And
again, first-year students, freshmen, if you register by April 7th, you're going to get a free Comeback Kid shirt, and you're going to be entered in to win 2 $500 scholarships and get a free sticker. So why not?
Yeah,
get registered, come back to SUU, be a Comeback Kid.
All right, thank you so much for tuning in today. Look forward to other live videos from SUU, and go Birds. Woo!
Go T-Birds. Thanks.